Ah,
Ooh. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our Cerberus Seers game where we are playing V5, Vampire the Masquerade. Uh, does anybody want to recap what happened last time?
she got real.
Chaos.
Was I on fire again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You need to stop
You
doing
Kool-Aid.
that.
You Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a cabin in the woods. I remember that. I put a hole in the wall. It lit on fire. I hugged the man until he stopped moving. And
Good,
also
yeah.
I drank him dry after I took him out of the burning building.
I'm drinking dry.
Hmm.
I get it.
Yeah.
That is what I remember. It was, another uh there was fire. It was terrifying. Anybody else remember anything?
Well,
We tried to kill a murderer, and then we did, and JJ's mad at me, so
Poppy and Husk made Michael go crazy, and it succeeded. He's crazy. And I
yeah.
think they dropped him off upstairs, maybe. And Poppy made it so that every single time somebody brought up
I
what
think it was Vampire Kindred.
Vampire Kindred,
He would just go nuts.
he was just, yeah.
Um, but I think we were supposed to specifically hypnotized him,
Do not remember anything.
or not hypnotized him, but the actual like painting over his memories, like
Yeah.
giving him new ones.
Yes. But he also, well, maybe it was like every single time they brought up Kindred,
Because you did two things.
yeah.
You did the one
Yeah, so what I believe it
hypnotize
was,
him after.
yeah, you did the like alter memory thing where you sort of smoothed over and removed as much as you could of anything that would be too much information about vampires. And then also instilled a submerged directive such
Yep.
that anytime he was asked about the murders or prompted in a way to maybe consider anything about vampires, he would just immediately begin confessing to all of the things that he had done.
Okay, that's what I. Okay. I was trying to remember what I ended up going with because I had a lot of ideas.
I was very impressed.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Freckles, Freckles, were you impressed?
Yeah.
I think
Meow.
Freckles was inspired.
Yeah. He's gonna start his own murder spree.
True.
She's inspired. She's just gonna drive us crazy.
Yeah. Too late.
Yeah, and I believe
Okay.
we left off with most everyone about to head into day sleep, and Siobhan, Lily, the kidnapped girl, Abby, that I think fainted after being Superman out of the building by Betty.
Mm.
Um, had all gotten into a car with JJ, who was going to straight to the ER, I think. Is that right?
so it was a multi-step thing. We were going to the hospital to drop the kidnapped girl off so that she can get medical help and stuff. But I was also going to stop by D-Day so people can grab their vehicles, and then more than
That's right, yeah.
likely Lily and maybe JD or just Lily herself, depending on if she needs help and everything, we'll go to the cabin area to kind of do the whole, hey, look what we tracked
No,
down.
I thought
Yeah.
the plan was that Lily and Siobhan were going to take um Abby to the hospital and like call the police and say, "Hey, this is what happened."
Yeah.
I and Lily was like, "I just so happened to be following this guy. I found out what was going on. He set the building on fire. I managed to get her out, and yeah,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense too. And then I guess JJ could maybe go back up to the area real quick before the police swarm it and get any kind of extra stuff from it or make sure it's staged properly.
Yeah, because
So
I think both girls left their cars there.
yeah, they left at D-Day, so he's gonna go drop them
Yeah.
up. So we're gonna have to go to D-Day to get the vehicles at least at some point during the day.
Yeah.
Unless they have AAA and are gonna call a tow truck or something.
You cool? Honestly, Siobhan probably would have that, but she's like, I could just go get it. I mean, like, I feel like it was far, was it far enough away that it wasn't touched? The parking lot's pretty
Mhm.
away from the
Yeah.
building. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what they'll do.
Yeah. And I'll say on that very awkward drive up there, with, whoa. Okay, hey, he doesn't like that. You need to stop. He sneezed at you. That's his way of saying I don't like that. Here you go. Sorry. She just yanked a blanket from under the dog, and he is being a gentleman and gave her a little like angry sneeze sound instead of what would probably be warranted. Um, uh, as you're heading up, Lily is like, okay, so when I'm telling them all of this, is there anything that I need to like super avoid saying, other than like the obvious like I don't know, creatures of the night thing?
Um, yeah, that's mainly it. Just make it to where it was basically all on you and maybe help from a friend or two, but like definitely don't mention your dead dad or that they're vampire hunting or anything along those lines, really.
Hmm.
And when you talk about the body and stuff, say you try to get him, the KFC guy out as best you could, but it didn't work.
Hmm.
Um, they ask about the only small issue is the lack of blood. There's extenuated, and there's no blood at the site to really indicate where the blood went. So maybe, I mean, I guess we could
Well, I mean,
dispose of the body elsewhere, but like that does leave the whole, is he truly dead? What happened to him?
Siobhan, is like, I do recall Poppy saying that you guys procured a vehicle specifically for the purposes of getting rid of a body.
Right. What I'm saying is when the police go and find no dead body, will the case stay open and the closure kind of thing for the
Mm.
case itself? Well, a body, they would be like, yes, here is the dead person. But then we have to kind of explain.
There is the potentiality, like this guy. Okay, so like clearly this guy was a fucking weirdo. He was insanguinating his victims, like he bled Heather out, right? Like maybe he did the same thing to himself before setting the building ablaze.
But there's no blood there for them to find. It's on Matthew's belly. So if they do a thorough investigation, they won't be finding large quantities of blood from the victim, especially since if we put the body there, they will see the body kind of thing, That's
Yeah,
I don't know how
Siobhan is like,
competent the
will they?
investigators
Yeah, like, are they really gonna go that far? And Lily actually speaks up and says, yes,
are.
like from the little I know of Harvey, like he's very suspicious about this particular case, and he's not as obsessed with it as I am, but like I don't know exactly. I just know that this specific case and like the series of murders that this guy Michael did, like they're digging into it hard. I don't know if like they're trying to get closure for some of the older victims, um, which will be great because we're bringing the old guy in, the one who did those murders. Um, but I don't know if, and she kind of like looks over at Siobhan, like I don't know if he has any suspicions about any of this at all, because like I don't know how long you've been a whatever. I don't know any of that. And Siobhan's like, I honestly have no idea what the hell he knows. When we were together, I barely knew Matthew when I was with Harvey. Um, and it wasn't until after I had cut him out and was convinced I was never going to see him again that Matthew ghouled me. Um,
I look at Matthew for confirmation of this.
she's like, honestly, there's a chance that Harvey is a little suspicious and curious about the fact that I look like I haven't aged in 17 years. I don't know. I haven't really done anything to change my appearance at all, considering I thought I'd never see him again.
I can remove him from your life.
I have no problems with that. My only thought is the slight worry that perhaps he's not the only one looking into this case.
Hmm.
And Lily, actually, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but my best guess would be that he's actually a plant for the um AA. Like he's in internal affairs. He is realizing that this investigation was like botched. And Lily is like this, like looking at the files from what I've seen of Dad's files versus the information that you guys have showed me, like the police did this wasn't just like negligence. This was malfeasance. Like they fucked this up deliberately. And that's a problem. And like that's the only reason I can think of for why nobody answered the goddamn letters. No one opened them, but yet they were saved. For why? I have no idea. But and I worry that disappearing Harvey will just make that put more question marks on that case and everyone around it.
Oh, we can just get a like midget stripper to go kill him. That's common in Baltimore. Shoot him in the back a couple times and
Lily's
claim
just
it's
kind of like
suicide.
Lily's just kind of like looking at you, and Siobhan is like, I have not like it's been a while since I've been here in Baltimore, but I genuinely have no idea when you say these things whether or not you're being serious.
Oh, there's an entire HBO series upon it.
About midget strippers?
No, about police dying because of them.
Uh,
It's a companion series to The Wire.
I would say that one. Lily would probably laugh and be like, "Yeah, no, that was not the point of the show. It was a throwaway thing thrown in, and that wasn't even in the show. That was considered too ridiculous to go into the show."
Note, I'm only
don't have-
partially making stuff up here.
She's straight
You
up
know, you
not.
shouldn't believe everything that you see on TV, right, JJ?
Who's saying that?
Yeah, I think this is all happening in the car.
But yeah, I
So
think
I'll
I
say
have
at that
actually
point, you.
I have an idea with the body. Um,
Mhm.
Lily, when you go to take what's the woman's
Abby.
name? Abby. To the hospital stuff, give
Abby.
me about 4 hours before we can get investigators up to the cabin.
Okay.
Pull out my phone and text use my status amongst thin bloods and tell them to the location and for a bunch of the daywalkers and ghouls that are working, freely with us to bring some blood bags, hydrogen peroxide, and some baking soda up to the cabin.
Okay.
Ooh, I hear Popo. Sorry, I
Okay.
hear. Yeah. Yeah. And tell them to meet me there as soon as they can. I think
Okay.
I resolved the body issue.
Okay. So we should not tell the police that anybody survived. We should just say, hey, we got ditched the building and took off running. I don't know what happened to the corpse.
Yeah, you don't know what happened to the
He
guy
was in
last
the
time
building when.
when the fire started. And they will
Okay.
find a burnt corpse. And we don't have to worry about the blood details soon.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you and not ask any more questions because I don't want to know more about this. And I'll say at that point you guys are probably pulling into D-Day.
Oh, look at the facade of D-Day. It doesn't look wonderful with the charred, exploded area, the caution tape,
hmm
the random homeless guy trying to set up
Still
camp
probably
here.
smells very heavily of smoke.
Smoke.
hmm
Oh, look, only 2 cars are here. Huh. It's like everybody else left. Then you have the
I feel
day
like,
shift
I
people
don't know.
coming in, not realizing what happened. Oh, do we still have to work?
No. Casey would have called them.
Yeah,
Um,
what?
Yeah, would have called them. You still have to work. We need you to clean.
uh, yeah, so I'll say they make it out of JJ's vehicle. Um, uh,
Siobhan did not have her own car. Matthew gave her a
that's
lift.
right. Yeah, I did forget that. I
Lily,
thought
give
for some
Siobhan a
reason I
lift.
thought, yeah, she will. Yeah, they all pile into Lily's car, and as they're doing so, Abby's starting to wake up and is asking questions and whatnot if JJ would like to make himself scarce. What would you like him for, kiddo? For a book? Yeah, so, was there anything else any of the rest of you would like to do before you go into day sleep, as dawn is fast approaching?
I think everyone went into day sleep at the end
Okay,
because this was all during the day. So
yeah. So, was there anything else JJ wanted to do?
no, we can cut the other thing because it's most of the day is probably good at him setting up the scene and then sleeping. It's probably tired. So essentially, what the idea is, by bringing up different blood bags and stuff, they're going to go to where a um bathtub is, pour blood in there, pour the burnt corpse in, and then with the peroxide and stuff set up to because peroxide, baking soda stuff is how you clean blood up and everything. So essentially, it looks like he was trying to do something to maybe like his victims and everything. He drained them in the tub and would like clean up the blood and stuff. But then when everything was burning, your instinct is to go to where there's water and you just jump in there and stuff. Make it look weird. Give a razor blade or something as maybe he's burning and dying. It's like I'm going out and just. It's not the most foolproof, but in 4 hours or so, JJ's doing what he can with the people he has, and
Yeah. So I'll say, in that case, we will skip ahead a few hours. Everybody go ahead and, well, one, where is everybody going to go to sleep? And then go ahead and make rouse checks.
Can't fucking stay at D-Day, so.
Go. Oh, it's on the floor. Freckles, did you knock mine off the floor? Alright.
I sleep
Damn it.
at the Haven
Mhm.
on the floor.
Alright.
On the
Out of your
floor.
room.
We
No.
have beds. I don't understand. You're like.
Well, because she gave her bed to River.
Yeah. And then I
River
slept
moved-
on the couch and JJ sat on me.
I thought
Yes,
I
yes.
thought River moved out. Like, am I
Well,
like crazy?
yeah, it's been 6 months.
He
So
didn't move.
whatever.
He has another
Crashes at
Haven.
places.
It's not much. Yeah. Like it is
And JJ's
effectively
not
like
there to sit
he
on you this
called it a
time.
closet.
Then Poppy sleeps on the couch.
JJ sits on her.
I'm gonna get Poppy another bed.
You should just put bunk beds in Poppy's room.
Yeah.
This entire fucking hospital, no one has a cot they can just pull out of a closet.
Yeah, like, can we not get an air mattress? Like, why?
Yeah. So just Spring Grove does have quite a few cots because if it's a like snowing kind of thing, doctors and staff still have to be there 24 hours for the patients and shit. So if you have to spend the night, they got cots for you. It's
You can go sleep in Willem's
It's a
office.
hospital. People
I
sleep
want to
there,
sleep
yeah.
on the couch.
Then sleep on the
I
couch.
want to sleep on.
she likes couches.
Thanks.
I like the couch. Also, same thing. For the Spring Grove as the zoo I used to work at, if there's a hurricane, the zookeepers sleep in the barn with the animals on like beds.
Well,
So
we prefer not to have thought of the people there as animals. I know they had some mental issues and all, but they were still human
Kevin.
beings. And
Kevin, both of those things I don't think that they should do.
Okay. So, if everybody could go ahead and give me rouse checks.
Is mine special?
Yours is. You're still fucked up, aren't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was on
fuck
fire
that.
again last night. Or yes.
Wow.
So
Are you
good,
okay,
baby.
though? You need to
oh yeah, 3 rouse checks to heal, and then the one to
Yep.
awaken.
So go ahead and do your 3 rouse checks and tell me what your results are.
Last time I had some good luck with rouse checks.
I'm
Right?
good.
Okay.
I'm not hungry.
I am hungrier.
That's not a pen. That's a pen. Okay, here we go. Rouse checks.
I actually just realized that because he's not here today, y'all just saw Leon vanish into the forest and then have not heard from him
True.
for the rest of the day or for the rest of the evening and into the next.
Third. Oh
It's
my
like-
god. 3 successes.
Woo!
Wow. Holy shit. Oh. And this one was a 10 on the die, the last one. And now do I need to make my rouse check for actually rousing?
Hmm.
Yes.
But I only heal 1.
Aggravated.
Mhm.
Wow, this is bad.
Oh no.
So let me. All right, so I go.
Aggravated damage sucks.
Oh yeah, I don't like it. How about superficial? Superficial's now gone, right?
Superficial damage, you heal, I think, 3 of them with a single rouse check.
It depends on your blood potency.
Yeah, I think for Matthew's potency, it should be a thing. There'd be like men, 2 or 3 something.
two?
Yeah, so with a rouse check, which you can make basically every round, you can mend up to 2 superficial.
Okay, let's do the one for rousing. Here we go. Come on, dice. I'm not hungrier. Oh, I love this.
You are protected
Okay.
at 0.
My luck is going to run out. All right, and
Oh
now
yeah, and it's gonna end. It's gonna end with a body in a trunk.
body in a trunk. We're going big or going home on that one. All right, and I'm gonna make 1 to heal 2 superficial. Another 6. Oh my god, I'm gonna die some point soon. This can't
Well,
keep up. Holy,
Somebody's going to.
somebody is. I know. I'm gonna get out of the way, and somebody else is gonna take the fall. Now, what about willpower?
Your willpower. I think we've been saying that I actually was going to change it so that it only refreshes after interacting with your touchstones.
Yeah.
And just to make sure you guys actually interact with them more. I
I
will
did
say,
interact with one of mine.
yeah, I'll say that interacting with Siobhan, since she was so closely involved in that one, you could restore. It's either your composure or your resolve, whichever is better.
4. My resolve is 4.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Oh, guys, I'm scared now. Just want you to know that.
Yeah.
Also, I
So-
still have 4 aggravated damage to heal. Somehow, I'm still at 0 hunger this evening. So let's fucking
Jeez
go.
Louise.
So, that evening, a little bit before sunset, Husk, you awaken.
Yep.
You want to do anything before the others get up, or
He'll probably have to wait a little bit just for the sun to,
Mhm.
go down a little bit further, but he needs to go out and feed. I'm at 3 at the moment.
I'll say go ahead and give me your hunting roll,
Okay.
which I believe for farmer is composure and animal ken.
Who's your net? Okay.
Hi, mommy.
That is only one
Do you want a
success.
piece? He only wants snacks.
She's not here right now.
I can't snack.
Yeah. You go hunting. You're able to track down, like, it's not impossible to catch small little things, squirrels, a rabbit, but you're not able to get enough to really do much to actually reduce your hunger. Effectively, your difficulty is usually 2.
Gotcha.
What do you need, kiddo? So the rest of you awaken. I believe all of you are at the Haven. What do y'all want to do?
From Matthew's room, you hear, still have a fucking hole in me? Fuck.
Normally there's like 3. Is there still more?
You'll get there eventually.
I come out of my room. This sucks.
Yeah. You don't want to be doing
Hey.
that shit.
Hey, if you wanna ask Matthew anything, better do it now while he's spilling his guts.
Funny.
I thought you remembered something that I didn't, or something.
Why would I remember something that you didn't?
I don't know.
What would I have to remember?
But I had something to say to Matthew. Anyway, I'm gonna leave
Where are you going?
out.
All right.
I need to tell you where I'm going, bitch. You're not my mom.
Just curious.
And I won't even tell my mom because she's a bitch too.
I feel weaker and I need to go spend time by myself.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Go do what you need to do.
She just needs to go recharge.
You go tap into the cobweb.
Walk into a cobweb.
Mm-hmm. See you later.
Okay.
Bye. Call if you need anything. Shit. Did my phone come in? I'm gonna flop down on the couch.
Still cold.
I feel like Siobhan would probably have had the phone shipped to her apartment.
No phone. All right.
She doesn't know where you guys live.
I mean,
Or
technically now does.
She doesn't know where the Haven is. And she probably does not trust Matthew's apartment to not have that phone walk off.
Oh, definitely.
Rude.
If they,
Um,
for nothing
Whoa, where
else,
did you
snacks
get
would hide
that?
it.
Do you want me to open it? Hang on, where did you actually get this though? From in the kitchen? All right.
When were you in the kitchen? Anyway.
Just now, she just took off, was like, I need a snack, and left. I have a low little shelf full of stuff that she is happy to grab whenever she wants. She just can't open the packaging, so she has to bring it to somebody. Okay. Yeah, so
I need to go to D-Day. I haven't been there in a while, and I want to make sure that everybody's okay.
It's only been like a day and a half.
It's a long time for Betty. Don't judge, you're not here.
yeah, where did JJ sleep?
His apartment.
Okay.
Also, you say a day and a half, she's the owner, and there was a fire. Like, what do you mean?
Wait, like, it's been so long. Let's go to D-Day. Crack.
Matthew, would you like to come with me?
I was just about to ask if you wanted company.
I do. And also, I feel like somebody will get mad if I'm going alone by myself.
I never get mad at you, Betty.
Not who I was talking about, but I appreciate it. Let's go to D-Day.
Sure, it'll be fine. I only almost completely was incinerated last time. I'm happy to see where I actually want to see what's left of my cell phone if it's in the wreck.
I think most of it was on you.
I know, aside from what was burned into my arm.
Do you need an extra phone? I think we might have some burners at the club.
I'm Siobhan ordered one. It's not here. She's probably gonna get it, and then I'll probably get it from her either
Okay.
before this morning or maybe tomorrow night.
Okay.
Don't let me go far though, because if you lose me, you can't get a hold of me.
Yeah, I know that's seems to be a important thing to do, considering all of the nonsense that you've done.
At this point, I'm surprised JJ hasn't put a tracker on me. Do you think JJ's put a tracker on me?
I wouldn't put it
trackers
past.
in everyone's blood.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to track all of us.
Yeah, I feel like when we go into day sleep, he sneaks in and hides things in your clothing and things. Maybe even in your it's under the skin, but I think it would eject itself by the next night if this thing works the way I think it does.
It's the prison pocket.
I heard that, JJ.
I don't know how those things work
Nope.
very well, but
You don't know
I
how the
wouldn't.
prison pocket works?
That too. No, I think Matthew might know. No.
Oh, she knows how a prison pocket works. Out of all of us, there's only one person who's been to prison so far.
Yeah, I think I got embraced before I could go to prison.
It wasn't fun. I'll tell you that one.
I knew many a person who did time, and that was generally the consensus. Though I knew some fellows who got a pretty good deal out of being there. They had a whole racket going on while inside. But the
I
most
didn't see much of people when I was in prison.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm sure that, the intervening years have been better than that.
Immensely.
Good. Am I driving or are you driving?
I don't trust your judgment at the moment with going places.
I'm hurt. Literally, I'm injured. But it's all right. It's your car, I think.
It looks like
I
it's
lift-
healing pretty well. I mean, like it's not great, but could be worse.
I poke at the shirt so like you can see like my finger goes further in than it should, and then just kind of pull it back out. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. You probably you're gonna ruin your shirt like that.
Well, it's not bleeding anymore that I can. It's just sort of healing over and like filling in.
Yeah.
Like every day there's a little more of me and a little less of the hole.
Yeah. It's I'm glad you came back into shape.
Becoming more and more myself every day.
Mm, yeah.
How's my hair?
A little short. Wait, did the hair grow back?
Honestly,
So
actually,
is
yeah,
it
no,
just like
they, yeah, no. So like the majority of the damage that Matthew had from the fire um has mostly healed. Because I think you only had like one or
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
damage from the
What
fire. So
I was
you're
like one away from getting.
aside from yeah, like aside from the gigantic hole in your belly, you look better. Like you look fine. You look normal. It's only when you take your shirt off that you're like, that should not be like that.
You know what?
It's not
Betty,
like all the way
you look
through, but
honey,
yeah.
you look wonderful. And honestly, I've seen worse Malkavians than
You
your
haven't tried
stomach.
it, but
uh-huh.
you're probably guessing you're probably way a few stones less than you probably normally would.
Betty, if you've got it at D-Day, so any kind of like bandaging, maybe just for normalcy, in case somebody should bump into me, we should put like a pillow and then wrap it so like there's at least something there.
I mean, we can do that right now. I have makeup and first aid equipment here.
Sure, I'm down.
Yeah, because I have uh Cleopatra or whatever. So like she has things to do makeup and also she has first aid training, so I think that she could finagle something.
Yeah, I mean, at least if we wrap my
Yeah.
and torso, we don't even have to really put anything in there. So it'd be kind of funny if we have a stuffed animal, and if somebody actually ever did look, it's like surprise, but I don't want it there when I
You
heal.
get shot again and it's just stuffing them.
That would really throw somebody off, right?
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can find like some like literally just like medical stuffing or whatever. I can't remember the word.
Gauze.
Gauze.
Con. Yes, but like I'm thinking of like con swabs if you're like those big. Yeah, yes,
We,
gauze.
we should put glitter in there, and then I'm literally a walking glitter bomb. I've seen
I
those on
have some,
TikTok. Let's not. It gets everywhere. You're never gonna get it all out. I'll be spitting out glitter from my abdomen for the next century.
but that would be delightful. That's the greatest invention that mankind has ever made is glitter.
I mean, you
When
definitely.
was glitter invented?
I don't know. Poppy starts
Ah,
looking on her phone, or Betty starts.
1930 is 1934. Okay.
All right.
50.
All
I
right.
guess
So
it
I
depends
guess
on what glitter we're talking about, but like, there you
yeah.
go.
I guess I let Betty patch me up a little bit, so I'm a little more. If for some reason I should lose my shirt, I'm a little more presentable and not
Mhm.
questionable. Oh,
Yeah.
also, I guess if we're going out, I didn't do it last time because where we were going, but I'm gonna rouse check for Blush of Life.
Good idea.
Success! Oh my God, I'm so dying at some point. I'm keeping track of these.
Well, that's
That
good.
that's 6 in a row.
Damn.
Yeah. All right.
You're a lucky
That
bitch.
I it's not gonna last, believe me. Um yeah, so I let Betty patch me up before we head out for D-Day. If Husk is there while this is going on, I'll be like, so Husk, what's your plan? What are you going on? What are you doing about?
Mm. I probably have stuff I need to go do with my things, but I think I'm mostly waiting on hearing from Lily.
How are you doing with that?
it's weird, surreal.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's only going to get more weird and more surreal if when I go talk to the rest of my family.
Yeah, the reunion.
I've been gone longer than I knew them. Like obviously, like for Lily, she was like 3 or 4. Like I knew Joyce, like my wife, like most of my life.
Mm.
Like high school sweethearts, and
You kept tabs on them all these years? You like know what they've been up to and about?
a little bit. You can only do so much when it's like 9 o'clock and after. Maybe wintertime I catch them closer to like 6, but like you only catch so much stuff at night.
It's true.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I think that you'll reconnect with them when you want to, and just do what you can. There's only so much time that people live. Spend the time you have with them.
I mean, Lily took it well. She was more happy to see you than surprised by the situation.
Yeah, you're right. I can only imagine that Joyce would be incredibly pissed.
Oh,
But
you're probably in
all,
deep shit with that one.
oh yeah, no,
No.
that's without a doubt. That
No.
she'll hit me. Like she'll hit me for sure.
Just make sure you kind of roll back with it. Don't let her break her hand on your face.
I'm not that tough, but I'm more worried about like Brian, my son. He was older, and that time period. Who knows what kind of like pressure and responsibilities for like thrown at him and shoved down his throat of like you're the man of the house now, you got to do all this, and that changes the person. That so having the person that's like responsible for all that show back up, the person that's supposed to be taking kind of the brunt of all that is waltzes back in. He might not take it so well, but I don't know. He's the one that moved
Yeah.
away. He visits every once in a while because I'll catch him leaving as if I go and check. But I don't know. Maybe he's doing okay.
Yeah, that is
You,
probably rough on the boy, man.
your relationship is a two-way street, and if he wants to have a conversation with you, then have that conversation with him. And if he doesn't, then he's no obligated to do so.
Yeah,
Just
might have to have Poppy visit him. If that doesn't go well. So wipe his brain, not to kill him.
She'd do it. She'd do it in a heartbeat for you to just keep him safe.
It's not only just to keep him safe, but because
yeah,
but
just
to
be
keep us.
careful. There's still probably SA around. Oh.
Yeah,
SI.
Sorry.
what she said.
Listen, I'm dyslexic. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
I mean, it is like modern day inner city. I'm sure there's a lot of SA going around that shouldn't be.
Absolutely.
But what I mean is that they like, yeah.
Yeah. Now I know what you mean. It's yeah. I don't know. We'll see. All right, you guys do what you guys got to do.
All right, how do I look? And I show him my bandaged abdomen.
You look like you could hold a couple secrets.
I probably have a few more than a couple. All right. If you need anything, text Betty because I don't have a phone.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So a thing just occurred to me.
Yes.
Oh no, Lily has Husk's phone number now, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do you ask, dear cat?
I was like, I feel like Siobhan would have texted Matthew, but she also knows that that's freaking useless. But she doesn't have any of you other schmucks' phone numbers either.
That's fair. Matthew's gonna get so many stupid messages when he gets
She
his
didn't
phone.
ask.
No, she did. She has my phone. Matthew
Did-
gave her my phone number.
I
Like,
did
way
give,
back.
yeah, I connected them for business
That's
purposes.
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So she needs to
would-
get in touch.
Yeah,
Would-
she would probably text Betty then, or email her, which everybody would probably text.
Real quick,
Um,
wouldn't Siobhan also have Husks just because of the hey, here's this phone number, here's the picture of that was texted to him?
Oh yeah. Shabbat
All that.
probably has a lot more numbers than we think.
Yeah.
like
She's
she has,
smart.
And
yeah, she
JJ
does
gave
have
her
that number, but I think
JJ also gave her his number when he's like, "Hey, if you don't want to get like,
You don't
oh
want
yeah,
to
he
be
gave
a
her the card.
ghoul." So she has
Yeah.
almost everybody's number. The only people that
Poppy would have given her number when they were driving.
Right. Okay.
We're
Yeah.
very
There
trusting.
you go.
So my
I'm-
assumption is that Matthew is under the impression that Siobhan has no one's number,
Yeah.
and then she just
Betty.
has everyone's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. But no, she does know that Matthew and Betty hang out a lot, so she probably would text Betty and let her know that Matthew's phone arrived and is at her apartment when he has the time to come get it.
Oh, she's still mad at me.
Yeah. So you guys are going to D-Day?
We are indeed.
Oh, and you're driving Betty's vehicle, right?
Betty is driving. I did not steal a vehicle tonight.
Yeah, so you guys arrive. Um, it's I'll say it's weird. It almost looks peaceful because there was like another very small light layer of snow that fell last night, to cover up a lot of like the soot and mud left from where, they had to hose the entire place down. There are these really beautiful long dangling icicles off of every part of the building, included the charcoal colored husks of
I thought Husk was
the
stupid
like
either.
front entrance area had like an overhang wooden porch, and the beams of it are like look like burnt out tinders. Um, there is caution tape all around it, probably some police tape around it too. Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah. And it is completely dark. What do you guys want to do?
Kind of make me a little sad seeing it like this.
Yeah. I just wanted to make a place that people can enjoy themselves in.
It's all right. You can always rebuild. It sucks that people tear down nice things.
Yeah. I don't know if I should, considering people might be after this place now.
Well, I mean, perhaps you won't be able to do it on this very spot, but
she just like going through like some of the rubble and picking up like, old pieces of furniture. I had some I had some of these pieces for a long time.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. As long as most people got out, okay? And
Yeah, do you know that everyone got out at least alive, or were there any casualties?
other than you?
I'm always a casualty. She's talking.
I don't know. Do we know?
Yeah, I'm not
You're
sure.
muted, Kat.
Yeah, you are muted.
Yeah, sorry. My mouth wasn't moving. I am singing baby songs to a toddler. What was the question?
Was I told if there was any casualties? Like, did anybody get hurt?
I'll say, hang on a second then, honey. I'll say that there's probably a handful of kindred that you know were in the building that you maybe do not have, you have not heard from yet. It's unclear. You know that the majority of them, if they had survived, they probably noped the heck out of town, like real dang quick because terror frenzy, and
Yeah.
maybe very cautious about answering phones, considering the warnings that you guys gave regarding the SI.
Mhm.
Um, but you do not have confirmed one way or the other if there were any um, kindred deaths.
What about human death?
I'll say that there probably were several humans that were very, very injured, and I say probably like two that are still in critical condition, um, but mostly just injuries.
Mm.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I can visit them in the hospital and make sure their bills are paid and everything.
Jeff,
Um, I need to figure out if we can get a list of people, if there's anybody that is missing. I I just want to make sure that there's a not even a call out. I don't even know. Like I
I
don't even.
I think I know someone who we might be able to reach out to. They're a member of the fire department. They probably know, if not have the information themselves, they probably know who to talk to get it.
I mean, I could get the human information. I'm worried about the kindred. I mean, they're also under my protection, and I feel I feel terrible about this.
Maybe someone like Poppy. I don't know if she's got. I mean, I've been very remiss about this whole like regent thing. Like myself, I'm not very good at it. Working on it. Um, maybe we Philip might be able to tell us if there's some kind of way to like track movement out of the
I mean, I don't want to. I can't stop them from leaving. I just.
Well, just so we know, like, what kind of exodus we might have been seeing over the last 2 nights since the explosion, and just in
Getting a census probably is a good idea, though. Like just of all the kindred that we know of. If
yeah,
yeah, okay,
I agree.
all right. Well, I do wish there was a way to to message everybody without doing the whole thing that they did in the 90s. That
What they
wasn't
do.
great. With the computer messaging, I don't think that we have like a big group chat of all the vampires in our little area.
Too bad we didn't have like a newsletter we could put out, like in code. I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Haven't done that since the 70s.
All right. Yes, I'm uncertain how that all works myself, but
Yeah. All right. Um, I'm gonna like call up Casey, see if we know the information the humans are like in critical condition, and like
do you want me to reach out to my fire person contact?
that might also be a good idea. Um, just I mean, like I don't know if that's obviously that might be private information, but I will extend like paying all of the medical bills.
I don't know that he'd be remiss to let me in on what's what. He's
What?
known him for a while.
All right.
Yeah, so
My
you call Casey.
Yeah. Um, Anybody who's on staff, I want to make sure that they're taken care of and like let them know that like we'll try to figure something out and perhaps get a new um um new building. But for now, everybody's going to be on leave. Um,
Mhm.
uh, just
Yeah, so
until we figure it out.
you call her and it rings for longer than is typical for her. Usually she picks up pretty quickly. And by like the fourth ring, when you're like, oh boy, am I gonna get a voicemail? She does answer. Oh, sorry, Betty. I apologize. I kind of dozed off some. Um,
I know you're
are
busy.
you okay?
Yes, I'm fine, hun. How are
Okay, is
you?
your friend
Are you?
okay? Uh, Matthew?
Yes, he's all right. Worse, a
Okay.
little
I
worse
was a
for wear,
little.
but he'll be okay.
Did he find those two girls that went missing?
Yes, right? Yes, okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fine. We're good.
All right.
We might have a emergency situation of with D-Day, and I'm just trying
Like,
to.
what kind of emergency situation? Like, do I need to come? Do I need to get there, or
No, mostly just we're doing. We need to get cleanup. We need to figure out what damages we have and make sure that
oh, well, I've already spoken to the insurance company, and they're going to be sending a what is it, a inspector out in a day or so. I think possibly with the fire marshal to go through and like get an estimate on what the damages are and everything.
yeah.
Um,
I hope you're doing all right. I know this is a lot, and I appreciate you taking
it
care of the daytime activities.
it is a lot. I haven't had a lot of sleep, but I mean,
I can take over for tonight if you want to, and you can get some rest.
maybe yeah. But at least as far as I know, I don't. I know there's probably a handful of your friends that are on the night shift that are kind of in the wind, and I don't know exactly what happened to them, and also know that if they had been really 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 hurt, we might not know about it. Um, but
I'm. Do
as far
I
as
know? Sorry, I would Betty know if Poppy can read objects or like the read the room.
yeah, she would. I would say like Betty's been around. She may have heard that that is a thing. But she does know that Poppy tends to. It's a bit more nebulous. It's Poppy's isn't focused
Okay.
on an object.
Okay.
She tends to focus on
Is
just
there anybody that would be able to like see ghosts or not ghosts, but like see if there's anybody who died here,
well,
vampire or otherwise?
so you do know that there are plenty of people. Okay, sorry, kiddo. This is a bookend. This is used to keep books in place. So you do know that there are I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's like the level 1
Mhm.
Allspecs power that lets you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
ghosts. There are plenty of people around that know it. I don't know that any of the crew here have it.
I
I
have
don't think
since
so.
the unseen.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you know that Poppy can see ghosts.
Okay.
I just never used it.
Yeah, she just doesn't
Yeah.
use it that often. But
My thought was like if anybody would know it would be Poppy. If not, there must be somebody else
yeah,
who can
you
like
do
do that.
also know though that
Vampires
it
don't
is
have ghosts, right?
almost y- y- it is almost unheard of for a vampire to leave a ghost spell.
Okay. I
Like
more
theoretically,
so
it maybe could happen, but
yeah. More so than seeing ghosts, I guess it would be like, can I see if anybody died here? Is the question, right?
yeah. So that would be more of like maybe premonition could show you that.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's a bit harder, especially because
Yes.
like the main issue is that the evidence that you're looking for kind of just mixed with the evidence of, the burning building.
Right. Yeah. Um.
Um,
I
she
will text Poppy if like about this of like, hey, do you maybe want to come over and see if you can find anything that was left behind, like if anybody left anything vibes wise. um
do you think anybody left some bad vibes at the burned down bar?
well, you know what I mean. Like
No, I know what you mean. I just think it's funny.
I don't
Um,
know how to like describe that, but I'd be like, hey Poppy, you want to come over and like get some pop open a Ouija board together?
Uh, Poppy gets a message.
mhm.
Um, she says, I guess, come pick me up at this address in about an
I
hour.
I tell her if you're busy or if you like need a little bit more time, then like let me know. But like that is just something that we need to see.
I will ask. I mean, I won't ask, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Um. And then meanwhile, I'm gonna like deal with the like human side of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a
And
ride to meet my contact at the fire department?
yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right, I think it'll be pretty quick just to get him on to doing the thing. He'll have to get the information together, so we can go do that and then go pick up Poppy.
Yeah.
All right, Kat, I'm going to give her directions to go to the fire station where Isaac works.
All right. Yeah. Um, so I will say, Betty, Casey did tell you that there were two individuals that did end up hospitalized that are the worst off. She
Yeah.
said it's a Amy Mills who was a like guest. She was a patron there, having a drink, and then Nathan Emerson. He was like a server that had only been working there for a couple of weeks before all of this went down. Um,
Hmm.
she says I've talked to both of their families. I talked to Miss Mills's mother, and then I talked to Nathan's spouse, and they know that anything at all that they need is taken care of. Obviously the bill, like the hospital hasn't given them a number yet, but they're not going to do that for another several months anyway. So,
Anyway,
but yeah,
you are the best. You know that, and you deserve a very, 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 very well and long vacation
that'd be
after
nice.
this one.
Yeah. Um, it was a lot. I don't know what happens after this. Like from the sound of how things went, with the little bit that I heard saw from the way your friends were reacting, I don't know that things are going to be the same again.
I don't think so either.
But whatever you
Well,
need, I'll be there.
I know. You're very wonderful, dear. And whatever happens next, you are the first one that I'm gonna call. Um, Trust me, I'm still gonna take care of you.
Okay.
I'll try to take care of as many people as possible, but it might it might be hard.
Oh, okay.
Learning to check first. Come with me. Bring your phone.
Um,
Look at me.
and
That's probably you could be. That's a good change. Then you can come right back.
so you guys were heading to um
All right. Come on.
Isaac's, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah, she just was heavy. Carol and
Sorry. Um,
me.
so do you think Isaac at this time of night would be at his home, or would he probably be at the station?
At the station, I think of it as like he generally works overnights. That's how
Okay.
Matthew and he connect usually.
hmm Okay, yeah. So I'll say, what do you think, Isaac's fire station it looks like?
I don't know what do fire stations look like in that area, Kat and Kevin. I know what they look like here in my like
They kind of
state.
vary. They tend to be stone buildings, pretty basic with big old doors.
Yeah, like here we have like the brick for the like older stations.
Yeah, most of
Um,
ours are brick.
yeah, so probably an older.
90% of everything in Baltimore is brick.
Okay, yeah, so like probably an old brick fire station that's been around a long time, probably with two bays for the trucks. And it's inside, it's got the offices probably on the first floor, probably bunks upstairs for the firefighters to sleep when they're pulling extra shifts and things like that. But, comfortable, just old, it's got that old construction architecture.
hmm Yeah. So I'll say, you pull up, Matthew, there's like a small parking lot to the side, and there is like a public entrance that at not even, I feel like still would be kind of open. Um, and you do know that at this time of night, the offices are basically going to be empty. Everybody is either going to be in the actual bay where, would be where they clean their gear, where they get everything ready and everything. And then there is a small collection of rooms on the inner area where there's like effectively a small mess, a
Yeah,
like communal sleeping area, and then the kitchen and a couple of bathrooms.
yeah. I figure like probably at this time of night, because it's still early, if they're not on a call, most of the guys are probably in the kitchen downstairs.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll say you probably, as you walk in, you are hit by the overwhelming, probably very delicious, but disappointing because you can't taste it, smell of what is undoubtedly a very spicy chili.
they're always making something good here. Makes me lonesome for having an appetite, unlike the one I do. Yeah, so I'll walk the familiar path, like just, kind of in, past the office entrance and like kind of to the kitchen entrance area. Like at the back is probably the kitchen, like the fridge, the stovetop, the
Mhm.
countertops. Um, and then there's probably like a island in the middle between that and then like tables and chairs where they probably eat. They probably have a couch. I would guess they have a couch and maybe a chair and probably a TV in that room too, just because they
Mhm.
probably congregate. But yeah, so when I got to the door that opens into that area, I think Matthew would just kind of do a rat-a-tat-tat tap on the door and lean in. Uh, Probably most of the members of the crew, unless they're somewhat new or like working a shift at night that they don't usually, probably know Matthew by
Mhm.
just maybe first name and face, and that I'm Isaac's
Mhm.
friend. So I'll just lean in and be like, um, looking for Isaac. Is he about?
I'll say, hang on, I'm just gonna turn your music down. Relax. So I'll say, there's probably two of them sitting on the couch watching some show on HBO. Um,
You're watching the new
and hmm,
you're watching the new Superman movie.
it was so good, guys. Um,
Tell me anything. I'm watching it either tonight or tomorrow.
yeah. Um, and I'll say, they sort of wave. It's two folks on his crew that you've probably met a few times before, and they sort of like just gesture, and you see with his back to you is Isaac at the stove, probably wearing an apron.
It tracks.
It's just sort of like, huh? And he like puts down what he's holding, takes the apron off, runs over. Um, it does the like man hug where like grabs your forearm, pulls you in.
Yeah, I give
Um,
him a big old pound on the back, like hug.
question. I
We're
Bet
glad
you
to
Matthew's had time to
did. I bet you
shower, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
he went
yeah.
in and cleaned himself up. Yeah, he doesn't smell like fire anymore. Maybe Isaac could pick up a
Um,
little scent, but
because it's funny, I'm gonna say I I want
Yeah.
Betty to go ahead and make a what would this be? Probably I'd say your choice of either intelligence or dexterity
Mhm.
and craft to have tried to make Matthew to cover up the missing mass on Matthew.
Can I use medicine?
Actually, yeah, no, I'll allow that too, yeah.
Because I have stuff in that and it's nice. Hold on. Intelligence. Okay. I
Mhm.
got 2 successes and 2 ones.
Yeah, so
But I
he's
don't
sort
have
of
any
like,
hunger dice, so
oh, that's right. God, yeah, like half of you are,
Half of us ate people recently.
yeah.
it's fine. I just
Um,
murdered a man. That's all
he
good.
does kind of
Ew.
like look at you different, Matthew. Um, Unclear if it's because like possibly still healing a little bit of the stuff or what. Um, oh, and he looks around. Are you okay? And looks to Betty. I don't know if he would ever if he would know what Betty is supposed to look like.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. And he leans out. Phil, come watch this chili. Give me a second.
Betty might
And
look a
he'll
little freaky for somebody who doesn't know what she looks like.
Possibly, yeah.
Uh,
He says, "Hey, come on over. We can go into my office." And he pulls you into. Calling it an office is kind of charitable. It is only slightly bigger than a closet. One wall is just absolutely plastered with every kind of poster you can imagine. Most of which have to do with like OSHA and various different procedures that they have to follow, but also one corner of it is just a bunch of really crappily scanned memes and like web
Only
comic
you can
things
prevent forest
referring.
fires.
Yeah.
I'll say to Betty, "Oh, he's given us the royal treatment since you're here. Last time he took me to his office. We went to the men's room."
He's
Just
like, okay, in my defense, I really needed a shower because I had just come from a call that night. So,
I don't know what you guys did in the men's room, but oh my goodness, what a meeting.
I sat on a bench, took a shower. It's fine. Isaac, this is a friend of mine. This is Betty. Betty, this is a good friend of mine, Isaac.
How do you do, Isaac?
good. Betty, are you Delease? Are you the one who
Yeah.
owned the
But she's the proprietor of the D-Day location. Um, that's part.
He says I
Go ahead.
I believe I spoke to the building manager quite a few times.
Yeah.
We're here actually. Two reasons. One, I wanted to see you in person and tell you that I'm I'm all right. Uh,
I appreciate that.
and Shaban is fine.
She called me from the hospital, which was a scary call, but apparently she was not there for herself, which is ridiculous to me, but she insisted that she did not need to be there, and I can't exactly force her.
No, she's all right. And the
Having checked her, having seen her, she seems all right. So
I mean, she's a bit pissed at me, but that's usually so. It's fine.
physically,
I mean,
she's all right.
she's been that for 6 months, so
Yeah.
Remind me, don't remind me. I'm a shit. But the other reason is, we were hoping to acquire information about the event at D-Day. Specifically, Betty would like to confirm that there were no casualties and also be able to reach out to people who were victims. She wants to try to provide some sort of restitution and care for anyone that was hurt the other evening. And I thought you'd be the perfect person to ask about that.
yeah, well, like we have like a report that we send out after every incident like this that we could make available for, the owner of the property. It's mostly used for like insurance sort of things.
Mhm.
Um, I can't exactly give like names of individuals that were there. I think we may have some records of them, but not everything is like I can't just hand over all of that stuff exactly. Um, we do have contact with everybody that was seen. Um, as far as I'm aware, there's only two that are still under observation.
Well,
Yeah. If you hear from anybody or any other, you know,
well, let's do this. We are not allowed, and I don't want you to overstep what you're allowed to do. You're not allowed to obviously give us identification. Um, just general, you know, updates on how people are is good. But you would be allowed, since you can identify the people, you're, within the right to know. If we give you contact information for them or somebody representing them to reach out to Betty's people.
There's also it's uh very common for some folks to sort of um arrange the equivalent of like a GoFundMe sort of thing. And then you put that out there, and then anybody that we know that was there that may benefit from this can reach out. And then obviously, if we would distribute it to the people that we know that were there. He says,
Well,
like I said, for as far as we're aware, the ones that there were only two that were horribly hurt. Thankfully, it seems like the majority of the blast caught that front like entrance way,
oh yes, it did.
and it was. You need more stories?
Mhm.
Oh, did your phone die?
It definitely was focused toward the front entrance area. I can speak uh to that specifically.
Um, there was I think a employee there, that was like in the coat check area that got it, and I think there was one other guest in that area. Um, honestly, the ones I was most concerned about was the fact that I couldn't find Siobhan or you. Um,
Yes. Uh, I do have a question. Um, the the fellow, I think you became a little familiar with him, maybe. There was a gentleman named Rook who was in the club. How was he after everything finished up?
um, I think probably a bit more shaken up than hurt. Honestly, he was probably in shock, which was probably not exactly helped much by my reaction, considering I was a bit insistent on trying to figure out where exactly Siobhan and you had gone, and he did not have many answers. And most of what he said actually just made more questions, which
Sorry.
that's okay, Mama.
Like what?
Here.
Like I think I had heard something about they left in a vehicle.
Where's her?
Yes. Okay. Uh,
It's dead. Sorry,
tell,
talking to other people in the house.
I hear them.
Every bottle except this one has water. And the only thing she has is water.
hmm Um, he's like, I looks over at Betty. He's like, I was under the impression that
What do you want?
you left in a rush.
Are you going to do it with her?
He sort of looks at Betty and is like, is seemingly trying to get if he's able to be as clear as he wants to be.
Okay. Put your boxes
Um,
together.
She just kind of gives him a, what do you mean?
it almost sounded like Rook was saying that Siobhan and this other individual were kidnapped.
There, there was an altercation, and we got the two girls to safety, if that's what you're asking.
I think that the person they left with sort of panicked after the explosive incident, and the girls happened to be the two people most adjacent to them when they did panic. So, um, yeah, I think he just was wanting to get them as far away from the location as possible. And we just needed to make sure, like, I think he was in shock and that the girls just needed to be retrieved. He was trying to do a good deed, I think. I don't know for sure, but they were okay.
Hey, Matthew, go ahead and give me a manipulation and subterfuge test, please.
Sure. Sure, I'm good at that. Let's see. Oh, okay. So, I have a note here that I tell impeccable lies. So I get an extra dice for that, I believe. So
You sure do.
6 dice. All right. 6 dice. Do I want to surge the blood? You know what? That gives me 2 more dice, right? Let's try it. Let's see how this goes. Well, that's my first failure, but at least I'm only 1 point hungrier. But I get 2 extra dice on this, so that'll work. All right, so my hunger goes up to 1, and I get 6, 7, 8 dice now. This will be fine. Okay. I got 6 successes.
Yeah, like he definitely was looking a little suspicious, like you were not being fully clear. But when you mentioned like he must have panicked and it was mostly just a big misunderstanding, he says that's fair. There was a lot of tension happening that night. Um, I'm just glad.
I am too, but you froze.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Isaac's in there glitched.
Oh shit!
I'm not frozen, am I?
No, you're not.
No, you're good.
See and hear you, Kevin.
I have to use the bathroom real bad. Like
Okay,
so
go.
bad right
Go.
now.
Go.
I'm
Don't hurt
sorry.
yourself. Going in too long, you die.
I'm going.
Look, everybody go to the bathroom.
I knew she was gonna go and pop back. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh,
Wait for it. Hi.
Oh.
Can you hear us? You're frozen again. Uh-oh. Kevin's not frozen.
I'm using my phone's hotspot.
I know, I remember from earlier.
Sucks, but that's what I'm using at the moment, which is why I haven't barely had problems at the moment.
Don't jinx
Things are,
yourself, Kevin.
yeah, things are slow. Like I'm not able to do stuff I would like to do fast, but yeah.
But poor cat.
Do you want to pause the recording while we're waiting for her?
Yeah.
yeah. So I believe Matthew, you had just managed to convince Isaac that there was nothing suspicious going on with how Siobhan went missing. And I
Impeccable
think you had
lie.
just asked about how Rook had been.
Yes.
Um,
And he said
and
Rook
he says,
taken up, but not.
yeah, he says honestly, I think I probably added more to that when I was pressing him quite harshly about where you and Siobhan went, considering uh you vanished for 6 months and then 5 minutes after I realized you were back in town, the building you were in blew up.
Yeah, you know me. If I've got to get in touch with Rook. I'm waiting on a new cell phone. Which is why I didn't get a text from me
Mhm.
before now. Um, if you hear from Rook, I'd be obliged if you pass along the message that I'm okay, that I am in fact going to get a hold of him as soon as I get my phone replaced, which should be shortly. Um, and I'll also be forwarding you the information. I'll help Betty get set up with something, some kind of contact number that people who were involved in the explosion can reach out to her people and get some assistance and that sort of thing. Um yeah. So, but other than that, you're all right? Did you need anything? It's
No, I was mostly just sort of worried about you and Siobhan and trying to make sure that you were both okay.
yeah, no, we're what we'll do? We'll have to have we'll get together the next couple of nights.
Oh,
What
yes.
What night are you off shift? Maybe we'll do a late dinner. Some
I've got Wednesday evenings off.
Wednesday. All right. Yeah, we'll do like a sit down like catch up dinner, little family dinner. Yeah. And do you have any other questions or anything before Betty and I head out? We're gonna go meet a friend of ours.
I give him my number,
And all
in
my friends have
case.
Betty's number.
Yeah, he gladly takes Betty's number and he says I can pass this along to any uh individuals that were involved that reach out to us. Um,
I appreciate it. And she's gonna head out with Matthew, and she says, "You sure do have a lot of friends in very strange places."
Oh, I mean, I never thought of it that way, but
Always has somebody on hand.
Isaac's a good bloke. I've known him for a bit.
Yeah.
Always down to see a late night flick at the movie theater with me when he's got the night off. So
Yeah. Do you shower a lot together?
no, he usually showers on his own, and sometimes I sit outside on the bench and talk to him.
Hmm.
Right.
Okay, we should go find Poppy.
Yeah, that
yeah.
sounds like a good idea. Unless she's
Uh,
like dying.
We'll
so
find her.
so meanwhile, what's Poppy up to?
Oh. Um, she is walking to her street that she used to live on. And she does what she usually does. She parks herself across the street from her house. And she just looks at it, and I think that's enough to relieve some willpower.
Mhm. Yeah, go ahead and restore a number of willpower either equal to either your conviction or sorry, your resolve or composure.
Um, they're both 3, so so I still have 3 willpower because I use 6. Is there a way I could recover the last 3, or would I have to come back a different day?
It would typically be like you do that each time you interact with them. So like if you were to do something that would be more involved than just sort of watching the house, that would be. So for comparison, like say one of Husk's is Lily. So like just watching Lily would give him 3. But having actually approached her and talking to her, that would be 3 more effectively.
Ooh.
You know what I
Do I get
understand?
more for visiting Isaac?
Yeah, I would say actually, yeah.
If I walk to the house and I look in the window and I stare at my daughter, does that do anything?
Do you have anyone else?
My granddaughter.
Is that it? The house and the granddaughter.
Yeah, I don't think I have anybody else, but let me check. Nope.
No, your daughter and then your granddaughter.
Yep.
So you could uh effectively like it would have to be something that's a bit more than Poppy just watching. So like it would be like there needs to be some sort of interaction is what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah.
uh
What time
and
of the
like
night is it?
I think it's probably still pretty early. I think we said it gets dark at like 6 or something this year because it's still like December. I will say it's probably getting close to the end of the year and the holiday at this point.
Um,
And let's see, let's say this time of night. There's probably several lights on in the house. Um, Walking around and looking, you see that there is movement in the kitchen. But it's hard to tell from like a distance of exactly who it is or what's going on. You could attempt to get closer. Um, what do you want to do?
Mask of 1,000 Faces. If I were to interact, would I just be perceived as something else? But if I'm asking, like, interacting directly, like, I don't know how that works with interacting directly.
So that is a good question. Let me see if I can get
It,
the PDF to
I
function.
think that like makes you seem like incongruent. I think that I I seem to remember it not working if you're talking directly to them. It's just kind of like
Yeah,
you're
it's
part of the
usually more of like,
crowd.
yeah, that's the sort of thing I think that you would use if you're trying to like masquerade as IT to get into the building sort of thing. Um, but like, so if to like have a conversation with them, it probably wouldn't work. But you could potentially use it to try and explain why you're kind of like lurking around the house and getting very close to the windows. Because, hang on. Okay, let me look. Mask of 1,000 Faces.
Yeah.
You appear as someone nondescript, someone expected to be present in the area. You arouse little suspicion as long as your presence is at all plausible, meaning it will not fool anyone, or be hostile against anyone that they don't know.
Could she like write a letter? Like if she wrote a letter, put it on the
So,
there, and saw them open it.
speaking of, there is actually a thing that I recalled a while back that Poppy did actually leave a letter for her daughter, in the place in the garage where River's box had been.
Yeah.
So I'll say if you would like, we could rule that they have found that at this point. And perhaps as Poppy is watching, um, you see um hmm, you see lights come on in the garage. Um, and the sort of thing rolls up, and you see um Maria turning the lights on, and then a minute or so later, you see Louisa, your granddaughter, walk out of the front of the house, and pop the back of her vehicle open, and uh, you see um, Maria starting to pull things down out of some of the shelves, and then at one point kind of freezes and looks very confused for a moment. And reaches up and picks up a letter off of the shelf. Uh, tell me, was anything written on the front of this letter?
Maria.
She sort of rips it open, and begins to read. Okay, you're done. Give me this. Sorry, give me a second. We may need to take a quick break.
Okay, pause it real
Okay.
quick. What fungus?
Yeah, so Poppy, you see Maria tear open this letter, and just sort of stands there frozen for several minutes. After about probably like a minute or so, Louisa sort of wanders in. Mom? And Maria doesn't even like say anything. She just holds her hand out and takes Louisa's and just pulls her closer so that they can read it at the same time.
I have something written.
Oh, yeah,
I
if you
just
want to
quickly
share,
wrote something down.
absolutely.
I haven't had the time,
Yeah.
but
I will say it is up to you. If you want to take a while and decide exactly what it says, we can sort of leave that in media res to see how they reacted, or you can go with what you have now.
I'll go with. I haven't finished it, but I'll go with what I have now. Maria, I know you're wondering why I was never around, and it's not something I could easily really ever explain. Sometimes in life, things happen that you never choose for yourself. I want you to know that if I had a choice, I would never choose leaving you. You were the one good thing in my life. I loved you more than the world underneath my feet and the sky, stars in the sky, and I was scared of that. How could I love something so much when I didn't even know how to love myself? I was scared of that, but I was also scared of losing someone again, and I didn't want you to lose someone else. So I made a choice I regret, and you lost me too. I wasn't allowed to come back, and I'll regret that choice forever. I want you to know that somebody is still out there who loves you, and I'll be around if you need me. Love you forever, Mom.
They sort of read it, and Maria is like looking at it and like flipping it over and like looking around, like just sort of staring at it. And Louisa is like looking around the room and starts like moving boxes and things and is like seemingly like searching for something. At the moment, it's hard to tell exactly what they're saying just because they're a little bit further away. Um, and after a moment or two, Louisa just sort of turns and takes her mom's hands and then hugs her really hard. And I'll say they probably start to like step further into the house where Poppy, they would be going back into like the kitchen area, before Maria shakes her head and the pair of them, holding hands, walk over and sit on the front steps of the porch and just sit there. Louisa has her arm around Maria for a while, and they sort of just like lean on each other and talk quietly. And you can regain another number of will keep goofing up my World of Darkness systems. I keep trying to say conviction.
Yeah. Poppy will sit. Sorry, I made myself cry. Poppy will sit across the street on the sidewalk and pretend for a moment that she's sitting with them.
Yeah. And I'll say, meanwhile, what's JJ doing?
And he gets up like, I'm sure the group is doing wonderful things and having no issues or emotional damage.
No, none whatsoever.
Well, let's see. Day of the day, but I don't have many plans right now. I think he'll they're probably sleeping. I should give time to sleep. I was going to contact Siobhan and them, but they had a busy day. think he's gonna go to his lab and start working on a new formula. He wants to
Mhm.
make sure he can free the ghoul slaves of the city. So yeah, that's what he's probably gonna be doing.
Okay.
Just drive there. And cool.
And um, yeah. So I'll say, um, Husk, you do get a text. Probably not until like an hour or so after sun or so, or like probably about like 20 minutes or so after the sun is set. Um, that I don't know if you would have put it in your phone, but it is from Lily.
Hmm.
And it says made it to the ER, dropped the new girl off, and then made it home. Told mom I'm safe, but nothing else. We need to chat again soon.
Just put yes. Good.
Um, and there's like the three dots. No, there's not because you have a dumb phone.
Yep.
A few moments later, yeah, there is another text that comes in that says Siobhan's found some stuff.
Stuff? Question mark.
Uh, stuff to talk about when we hang out.
Okay.
And I'll say, Matthew, you would not get a text because you don't have a phone. But Betty, you would have gotten something from Siobhan saying that Matthew's phone has arrived, and that she, what was it? Managed to salvage some of those that device that you left with her.
Oh.
I tell her that she's brilliant and that Matthew doesn't appreciate her.
There's like the three dots for a few moments, and then there's just a yes and yes. And where can we meet?
I'll
Or
tell her. I don't know if we're gonna role play Poppy stuff tonight, but I'll tell her to either meet us at D-Day or back at the base, depending on whatever.
Mhm.
If we have sensitive topics to talk about, then probably the base.
Mhm. Well, I'll say like unless Poppy, you plan on actually interacting with Maria and Louisa at this time, um, you can sort of just watch them for a while, and then head back to the Haven if you'd like.
Well, we're on our way to pick Poppy up.
That's right, you are,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know where the house is.
She did give us
Yeah.
an address.
Y'all have been there. It wasn't just an address.
Well,
I gave an
This is her
address.
mom's house.
I gave an address of a different house, but in the same neighborhood.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I thought it was the same one. Yeah. So I'll say, just to try and make things easier, you guys could swing by and pick up Siobhan, and then if you'd like, I'd say Husk that Lily would also be okay to the idea of meeting you guys at a hospital.
Okay.
So
I'm sure everything's going to be just fine. Also, we should pick up food on the way back for the people who need something to eat.
Are you talking about liquid diet or
Well, no, I mean for the like the people who actually need
humans?
physical food.
The normies.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll say you guys pick up Poppy. Lily and Siobhan probably drive themselves to the hospital. Um yeah, I'll say that they probably arrive a little bit after the group of you sort of like pull up I'll say Lily probably arrives first and sort of like just hangs out in the car for a bit and like maybe texts Husk to be like, do I come in a back door or do you come out and let me buzz me in or never actually been to this place before.
They'll just probably show up.
Okay.
Let her.
Yeah, so I'll say we'll sort of fast forward to the group of you gathering in Rasmus's study. The like lush carpets, bookcases full of extremely weird books from all ages of time. Hi, kiddo.
Don't think I've actually ever been in here.
You know what?
Yeah. Pull
Yeah,
random
no,
book
this
off.
this is probably like the
Oh my god, you just reading Bright Predators and Zombies.
something silly. I'll say
Lincoln, what?
What?
Siobhan, upon arriving, tosses two boxes to Matthew. She says one of these is for now, one of these is for you to hide in your apartment for the next time you decide to blow yourself up.
You know me so well. Thank you. I give her a hug.
She hugs you back. And then is like looking at where the hole had been
Oh, don't worry.
yesterday.
It's still there. It's a little smaller today. We've just done a little more bandaging.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll be perfectly fine in a few days. As long as I don't get blown up again. Can I look in the first box and see what the hell she gave me?
hopefully not. It's just whatever is the newest model.
I'm so excited.
Um, uh, and she says, so I was able to crack the cell phone was even easier than the laptop, honestly. There wasn't a ton of like security. It's pretty clear that these guys are amateurs. I think they were masquerading as like Men in Black. I mean, like from what Betty had said something or another about like the one guy bit something and died. Like, I mean, I don't know what the hell goes into getting a cyanide pill. So I suppose he may have had some connection, but it seemed pretty clear that this dude did not.
He's just a weirdo.
Um,
There was other people that they were reaching out to, right? Am I like, or he was trying to reach out to?
yeah. So, um, she says, so I have like I was able to get like his name, a date of birth, um, what I'm pretty sure is a home address, but more importantly, I got access to like email and then recent calls and texts. Um, he had been emailing with some with a couple of different individuals about D-Day. talking about like scoping it out, of seeing that there were who was coming and going. Um, there were a couple of like really poorly zoomed in cell phone photos of most of you.
Good.
But the one that came up more. There was references to a CI that they were talking about. The best reference, like they were extremely closed mouth about who this person was, but they had given them your names.
Uh-oh.
And had also known that the chances are Siobhan sort of, they knew that you were not in town, Matthew. I don't know how exactly, but it was from this CI that they had talked about.
And we don't know who this person is.
The best thing that I got was when somebody was asking for more. Okay, you need to stop. You're gonna hurt me or hurt yourself. The best I had gotten was that there was something or another when they were asking about individuals. There was apparently like a handful of these CIs they were talking about, and to clarify, they said the one in black and white.
Does that make me think of anything?
So maybe make a wits and maybe wits and investigation.
All right, I rolled a blood surge so I can get 2 extra dice. I'm not hungrier. Wits is 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5 dice. Here we go. Ooh, 6 successes.
Oh. So you're trying to think about it, and there aren't that many people that you, pretty much everyone that knew you were out of town is in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from Isaac
And Rook. Margot
potentially, and the other person that has been drinking your blood recently.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna eat him. Damn it. I mean,
What?
Excuse me. I'm just very no.
Did you figure something out?
Isn't it green? Is it green? I just growl green.
Purple.
You say that, and Siobhan is like, I don't know what this means. Like, he said black and
What?
white, not green. What the fuck are you talking about?
Black and white has a name.
Priest robes.
That son of a bitch.
Maybe that vision did mean something.
I just look at Poppy, and I actually might go a little pale, like, because I don't like her vision that she had with me in it. I'm like, there's CI. Unless I'm completely mad, and believe me, it's possible, but unless I'm completely mad, their CI is that priest.
Why would he do this?
I mean, he can't be very happy with us.
Right, but if
Stormed in and ruined his plan.
if he sends out people to find us. He's also going to be on the chopping block at some point.
Yeah, but he's not really looking for. He knows I wasn't around because I sort of forgot I was dealing with him when I was dealing with my own garbage. So he knew I was gone because I wasn't showing up like I was supposed to.
Right.
Seeing the rest of us because we stormed in and ruined his day.
Well, I guess we got to go to church then.
And I dropped something. Sorry. Dropped my new phone and broke it. No, I didn't.
Can you imagine? Did Siobhan really not give him a case?
Literally. Oh no, she 100% did, but she hasn't taken it out of the box yet. I'm just remembering the time that Kevin bought a new phone, and on the way out of the car and into the apartment, he dropped it 2 inches into the street and cracked it.
Been there before.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were just discussing that earlier today.
Yeah, Matthew, I think cools down quicker than usual because we have company, in Lily and Shaban. So he doesn't like there's an instant where I think anybody in the group that knows him is like he'd likely maybe throw the couch or something in here across the room. He does not in the moment.
Lily's like, so you think you were betrayed by somebody you guys know? Like, are they somebody like Siobhan, a fool, or?
Oh, this one's one of us.
Yeah, he was doing some very inappropriate sort of things, and we told him to stop it. And obviously, he didn't take too well to being told to stop the things he was doing. So this is probably his way of getting back at us and maybe even trying to get us out of the picture so that he can go back to doing the terrible things he was doing before we found out.
Me and JJ just talked to him about my vision, and he didn't seem to know what I was talking about. Maybe he's just a really good liar.
I mean, I'm impeccable at lying, so he could be.
Oh, it was like I mean, they called him a CI. It's probably a confidential informant. Maybe he doesn't actually know what they did with the information.
The point is, he shouldn't have been sharing any information.
Oh no, I'm not saying. I assume that he probably knew that he was going to fuck you guys over by giving them this information, but
I think
technically
that might have been the icing on the cake for him.
He might not have technically known exactly what they were going to do with that information.
No, I'm sure not. I'm sure his hope was whatever it was enough to get at least one or most of us out of his way. In the most clean way he could do it, where it didn't point it back at him. Right, JJ? You think so? Bless you, by the way.
Okay, let me see.
Speaking of priests, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. God bless you.
Amen.
Yeah. And a women.
So, well, there we go. Let's. I mean, like I said, I could be wrong, but I look at everybody one after the other. What do y'all think? Do you think I'm on the right track with this one? Because he is a bit of a shit.
Probably.
Hang on.
And I agree. It looks like sadly we're gonna have to visit the church again. maybe Father Green needs a little bit of an excursion. We should have we set up? I mean, JJ, you had some ideas. Robes, the court.
JJ's not there.
What? Where's JJ? I'm like talking to him like he's in the room. Like at that moment, like Matthew's like, where did he go? Wasn't he right here? Where's JJ?
He's in his lab.
He's busy tonight.
Yeah, would you guys have messaged to make? Because, like, I mean, you guys all texted to gather up, I think.
Yeah.
Thing is it? I think we would have messaged him, but if JJ's working, JJ's a brainy guy. What I would think, and Kevin, tell me if I'm wrong. I would have the feeling that JJ would at least have his phone silenced and wouldn't be checking it regularly if he's in the middle of a discovering things.
He discovers himself multiple times a day. Yeah, he's working on something very special for the ghouls in the city.
I hate everything to do with it.
Mhm.
But Matthew doesn't know anything about it.
Him and his flock of thin blood alchemists.
I think like the second time he like Matthew talks as if JJ's in the room and JJ doesn't respond, that's when Matthew like looks around and is like, he where did he wasn't he just here? Am I imagining
He
things?
wasn't here the whole time.
Shit. I just feel like, all right, well, I'm gonna take my new phone out and turn it on.
Oh, yes.
And I'm about to like let it open up, let it start up, and I'm like, the first thing I want to do is text JJ, and then the phone just starts going off because I imagine I'm getting all sorts of texts from somebody, specifically Rook, to my phone. 'Cause it's been almost 2 full days and I haven't talked to the guy.
Leave
But I
him
just look at my
alone.
phone and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Honestly, yeah, so I think you'll probably get several messages, but like so like you get like a whole bunch of them and then you like look through them thinking like, oh fuck. But you get to the newest one, you realize that the majority of those were sent like yesterday, and it does look like, at least for the moment, he has laid off. Um, it's unclear if that's because like he's actually learned some sense, or if he is possibly still sleeping because like it was a long evening for.
Soon as he wakes up, I'm gonna get a bunch of texts. As soon as the text messages stopped interrupting me, I'm going to text JJ. Specifically, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as you're talking, a voice from the corner of the office like, "Are you almost done talking?"
I look over.
Hell?
As a obfuscate just kind of falls off, and this old man sitting there. I was waiting for Poppy.
Who am I
Yeah, so-
looking at?
yeah. What does this person look like?
Old man, wearing like a tweed suit jacket, scarf, like a fancy one. I can't remember that style. Bohemian, some like, yeah, my brain ain't working. But yeah, probably a man in his 60s, very skinny, not too tall. Um, yeah, just kind of sitting there chilling.
Run
Just like,
up. I give him a hug.
oh my, oh, it's been a while.
How have you been?
Oh, been good, been good. Decided to come and visit. I've been feeling many things going on with you,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm so glad you're here.
yes, yes. Who are your friends, by the way?
Lily just leans over to Husk. Is that normal?
No.
Oh, Matthew's also going, no.
I've never seen that man before in my life.
Mhm.
In fact, I'm scared.
Matthew nods.
Yeah, because it occurs to me that the only person I think Poppy would have that reaction to would be like Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, is this Sean?
Yes, 100%. And they're like, this is not the man that I was expecting
He's a
as the like
lot older than I thought he would
racing
be.
fiend that can disappear a body.
This
He doesn't look Canadian.
Wait, Sean's Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, yes, I believe there's another member of our family.
This is
She here?
who?
Is she here?
Oh, Heather.
Hmm.
Is Heather here?
I mean, she might have
I
come back
think
on her own.
I think would Kevin, would he have contacted Willem as soon as he got here?
Yeah, it's probably first person in contact, which is why he's sitting in the office.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say Willem probably had Heather um like because you guys had a few hours. He probably took Heather out to try and hunt and said he'd be back in a bit.
This is Matthew and Husk and Betty and Lily, Husk's daughter, and Siobhan, Matthew's best friend. Everyone, this is my brother.
We met your brother.
Vampire. We have the same sire.
Oh,
Willem.
that's your
Yeah.
half brother.
It's okay. They know.
Oh, they know his name is Vincent. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
Did we?
I thought you did.
His name's
weird.
Willem.
He goes by Willem, but his name's Vincent.
When I knew him, when he embraced me in France, he went by Vincent at the time. You know, we changed our names and stuff through the centuries in order to keep hidden stuff. Yes, lady, with the fingers.
I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
I feel like Betty would know. She would have known. I wouldn't have known, but she would have known.
But yeah,
I don't know.
She's not an idiot. She
Nice.
has been around the European art scene, even if not the same time period.
But
she would know.
Yeah, like I said, I felt emotional turmoil from you, and I also felt the siring of someone else. And
Yeah.
this guy came to. It's been a while since I visited, and see how everything is going, and how. And then I heard that you, Willem, it told me that you were made to regents of this territory, and I was seeing how you were doing. That's a lot of pressure. And oh my, I just also noticed your friend is seems injured.
Oh.
Me?
Oh, you're not a friend?
I'm her friend.
Oh.
Still
You need help
figuring
with
out.
that?
Siobhan is like, first off, I don't know that we got your name, sir. I think you
Jean
were
Philippe.
told.
Philippe.
I'm French. I come from Nice.
Nice. I mean, sorry.
No,
what
it's
do you mean?
Nice.
Parlez-vous français?
You can help with that? You were
Oui,
saying?
canard.
Are there more than one of you?
No, there's just me.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Do you have more siblings?
No.
Oh, if you're talking about
Is there any Squidwards I should know about?
yes, our sire had only sired 3 of us. I was the first during the war. Poppy came many decades later, and apparently a new one. Heather, yes.
And
She
we're
was
all-
murdered and then brought back weirdly from what the impression I got was.
It was weird indeed.
I'm very confused.
That happens with those of our bloodline. It's very weird.
It has nothing to do with you or Willem. Well, it does have to do with Willem, but
Yes, he is the sire.
yes.
But apparently named Vincent.
I'm sorry, I'm on edge.
Well, why? What is wrong? Tell me, why are you on edge?
Well, my livelihood went up in flames this, 2 days ago, and I now have to make sure that a lot of people are taken care of, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I can't have them be running around working for a one of us, because that will get them in trouble, because we have people that are looking for us right now. So we'll see how that goes. And I want to make sure everybody's safe. And I don't even know how many of our kind were in the building, and if somebody died, and if I have to take care of somebody else to make sure that they know.
Hmm.
So here we are. I'm just trying to figure it out. And, you know, there's only so much you can do.
So these people you said are injured, you said? Was it injury?
I'm injured.
Oh yes, I'll get to you in a second. Good Irishman.
There's two
Um,
people, but they're getting taken care of.
mm,
That I
I
know
see.
so far.
Well, if they're taken care of, then you're good. Unless you want them to heal faster.
No, it's just generally, not just physical, mental, financial. A lot of people counted on me and I let them down.
So
So
you let people down by decisions you potentially made?
I don't.
I am hearing you're internalizing this issue a lot and are feeling like everything is upon your shoulders. You have a whole coterie here that can help you. You do not have to shoulder everything at once. You can spread out the pressure. That's what coteries are for.
I know. And I have people that are helping. It's just that other people have other things to deal with, and right now this is what I have to deal with. And then I have to deal with other matters that are are entirely my fault.
Well,
What's happening right now?
I don't actually know myself.
oh, yes,
This is Jean-Philippe
Jean-Philippe, yes.
in my
Hold on, let me.
Sounds
background.
like y'all just walked in to talk therapy, is what it sounds like.
I
Jean-Philippe walks
guess.
over to Matthew and just puts his hand on your head and your chest. And let me roll. It's like,
And he's
Uh,
dead.
and okay, let me get these dice here.
Matthew looks very uncomfortable.
Therapy heals, guys.
You heal 2 aggravated damage.
Damn.
As you
Shit.
see him doing it, and like you can almost see like a slight image of a third eye on his forehead for a split second, and your wounds mend and stuff. He's like, whew, sits back down. Oh, that takes a lot out of me.
It's like half the size it was before. I'm like, how the fuck did he do that?
It is a technique I learned from a lost clan. They were called the Salubri, healers and saints amongst our kind, and hunted down by the Tremere long ago. A handful survived, and when I came to America, I found one who taught me what they call Valerian, the art of healing.
Good deal. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'll charge you later. We are in America after all, so I must charge you for medical
True.
care.
Matthew looks like when he mentions a payment, Matthew looks like deer in headlights. Like, just let out a fucking debt. Shit.
No, I got it.
It's a joke. It is a joke because you're Americans. You have to pay so much for your health care.
I actually never really dealt with that. I got embraced before the whole healthcare system really in the country.
I was in
I'm
France.
working on it.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I'm here to like I said, meet the new sibling and to help with some emotional matters that pop in. Apparently, several others of you need help too from overhearing this conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry if I came by a surprise. It just I wasn't sure who was coming in the room because then Willem didn't let me know that other people would be using his office tonight. So I was just
Huh.
sitting here waiting to give Poppy a surprise. And
Surprise.
yeah.
It
Oh, hold
was
on.
quite a surprise.
He pulls
I
out one of those little popper things.
Ah,
Surprise.
Yay! Oh my god, I wanted to see Poppy like with little confetti. Oh yeah.
Yes. There's going to be a little more spectacular, but you know.
this is the best surprise. If I had known you were coming, I would have gotten you a new hat.
Yes, I do like hats.
Mhm. Or a new sweater vest. I mean, the last time I saw you, it's been a really long time since I've seen you.
Yes.
I missed you.
Oh, yes, I missed too, but unfortunately I had work to do with my quest.
I know.
Yes. But oh, who is your other friend here who's barely talking?
I look at Husk.
Just enjoying the show.
It's
I
a
don't know.
man that will give you a long, good therapy session.
This is Husk.
Hmm. Good to meet you, Husk.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going.
Um,
Thankfully, because of my condition, I don't suffer the arthritis I suffered during the war and stuff. That's one good thing about it. Arthritis
Just one
goes away.
thing.
The emotional damage of losing your loved ones over the ages does not.
A little too soon.
But you learn to deal with proper mental fortitude and knowing things and stuff, and you know, it happens. Granted, most of my loved ones died while I was alive too, so you know, it's sad, but it's something we all face eventually. Looks at the two humans in the office. Hi.
Lily's like, I mean, I was going to ask if you do family therapy, but
Yes, I do all kinds of therapy. He pulls out his business card.
you might
I'm a psychiatrist by trade. That's actually how I met Willem. We met while he was seeking therapy, and unfortunately, I didn't know he was of the blood of Malkav at the time, and I just thought I was a failure not being able to cure him of his ailments. But now I know it wasn't my fault. It just can't be cured.
Yeah. Oh, you just have to. They just embrace that part of themselves.
Ah, embrace. That's funny because yeah, embraced.
Embrace.
Yes. But I'm going to be here a couple of days, so to help out and just give advice and just be with you. That way your other friend can spend time in the lab. Anyway,
Oh, nice.
This seems stress. This seems
Matthew leans into Betty and says, "See, I thought I sensed somebody else was here. I thought it was JJ. It's this bloke."
very different vibes.
I just thought there was someone over there.
oh yes, vibes. I understand that term. I've been learning a lot of the modern lingos.
Mm.
That way I can
It's so
help my
fun.
patients.
I enjoy a good language lesson.
Yes.
I don't.
For example, I believe me being in the corner and allowing myself to be revealed is called aura farming.
That's me in the. I mean, sorry. Aura farming. That's an actual thing.
Yes. I learned it from a patient of mine.
Oh.
He was 12.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
to talk a lot about Fortnite. I said, why do you keep saying that? That's
Oh yes, Fortnite. It was a child who was obsessed with Fortnite. They were playing it for an entire fortnight, living off of Dr. Pepper and Cheetos.
Are they dead?
They were close to it.
Yeah.
I had to invigorate them with my blood to keep them around long enough to help them with their addiction.
God.
Okay.
Holy
Yes.
moly.
They're better now.
I'm
Oh,
happy.
that's good.
Mhm.
I,
Yes, the problem was the parents. They were too, they weren't forceful enough with some of their things. And I taught them many things. For example, turn off the Wi-Fi and the router. It helps the kid not play games.
Also, if you take the power cord, since it's usually separate now from the actual thing, I've seen it. They can't play if there's no power.
I told him to take the hard drive out.
That too. You know, the even better one is you just completely shut off the power to their bedroom at night. Just go to the box and flick the power off.
That can be a little
I'm
dangerous.
so
though.
glad that you can't have children, Matthew.
He pulls out
Matthew actually
pulls out his
sad.
iPhone 16. Yes.
You have an iPhone 16 or an iPhone? Do you have a
Yes.
phone? You have
Yes.
a touch phone?
Yes. Contrary to popular belief, we can with
Meanwhile,
partial lives
Coffee's
of
like,
use.
bitch, why haven't you been texting me?
Oh, new phone.
You don't
I lost some of
call,
my
you don't
numbers.
tag.
He lost his numbers.
You lost your number?
No,
Yes,
his-
I got a
the
new
numbers-
phone, and the
Oh.
person who was supposed to transfer the data over apparently didn't do a good job. So I lost most of my apps, my games. I had almost like 6 years on Duolingo learning different languages. All gone. I lost it.
Oh no, Kevin, is that real?
No, I am still at over 4,000 days and stuff. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm staying there. But yeah, so
Fucking owl is a drug, I tell you.
I was thinking, I was like, man, maybe I should have like reached out to the cobweb. Maybe they would have told me he was coming.
oh, that's how I sensed you, and where you were and stuff. Though I do believe I'm more connected to the Madness Network than you are typically. But that's just over the years learning to communicate with our kin.
I mean, I only use it when I really need to, but I should probably reach out to it more. I am able to. I've gotten a little bit better at it. But the last time I used it, I talked to a guy who had a storage unit.
Oh, him, yes.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of camera equipment from that guy. Yeah.
But
Cat, I messaged you.
Mm-hmm.
but I will be glad to help you along with the next couple of days while I'm here. I unfortunately can't stay forever because I do have work to do on my great quest. But
What? Can I ask what your quest is? That's
Yeah,
Sean.
Are you Sean?
Sean. Hey, everybody, I'm here now.
Oh my god!
you're back from Japan.
Forgot what game we were playing for a second.
Arigato, they say.
Freckles.
My quest is one where I am seeking to kind of, in a way, pass the blessings of Malkav to other clans so that we can all unite within the network, so that we can kind of all communicate, and by doing that, hopefully, start getting along better since we'll be in communication, understand each other better.
That's very.
Well, that's
Do you know someone by the name of JJ? He's a big one about talking and communicating too.
No, I
He's
have not
amazing.
met this JJ.
Very
I just
admirable
arrived.
of you.
Yes, it is. It's tough. It's tough, but things I am here. My car is outside. It's the big older one because I do like the feel of the big old vehicles.
A man after my own heart.
Jonathan,
Glad you mentioned
where's
that.
the
That way it won't disappear by accident. Thanks for letting me know.
You
So you were
need to
saying,
get
Puck?
a car.
I got money.
I have cars. They're just not my cars.
Oh.
Like, have a car that's yours.
Why do that when you could just borrow everybody else's?
Because other people need their own cars.
I always make sure they get back to them.
Siobhan is like, there's also a chance that the rash Grand Theft Auto is possibly drew a little bit of attention.
Son of a bitch, don't remind. Oh, damn it. Look.
Yeah.
I look at her contrite. Sorry, I don't. Yes, you're right. I'm an idiot again.
There's a difference
Say-
between being an idiot and not thinking through the consequences of your actions, because not everyone has the foresight to plan for every contingency of what one does. So sometimes you do things with the best of intentions in the short term, but in long term it might bite you in the butt. And in the end, you just learn from your mistakes, because the only true mistake is not learning from your mistakes.
Matthew blinks. I like being surprised by what happens.
Surprising is good, being always on edge, but at the same time, occasionally, um, just have to slow down and think through things, especially if it's something you that potentially be dangerous, like
It's not my suit.
showering with people or walking across the street.
Who have you been talking to?
Showering?
You can slip on soap and break your head.
Oh.
That's why you should use the buddy system.
Oh.
A lot of, that's not the first person that said that to me today.
It's good advice.
Well, me.
What?
Don't talk to her.
Who said what? Okay, I don't want to know. Who's showering again?
What?
Matthew's hurriedly showering with some handsome firefighter.
Oh, I don't need a shower.
I'm not showering with him. I sat outside and talked to him while he took a shower.
Oh, I thought Matthew and Betty were dating.
What?
They do seem to have a connection there.
Siobhan is just like looking between Matthew and Betty.
I thought that's the implication of the shower thing. Sorry. I'll be quiet.
Anyway.
I made things weird. I'm gonna go walk away.
No, Poppy, sit. Sit. When you make things weird, you must confront the weirdness in order to figure out why it is weird.
I don't want to.
No, give him a tour around the place.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Jean-Philippe.
Oh, okay. That would be fine.
Please save me. Save
You're on your own.
But,
I got my own awkward conversations to have.
Goes, grabs his phone and stuff, grabs a hat. Well, I will be seeing you all around. I will go with Poppy to talk and stuff. And I just have this strange feeling that you all need a outside person to come in
Therapist.
to help you through some issues.
Bless you.
But it's been good meeting you right now.
Do you have somewhere to stay?
I am renting a place in a nice hotel. It's a really good one.
Fair enough.
I would have offered my bed if you need it.
By the way, I buy you a bunk bed. It's on order. I ordered from IKEA. It's coming soon.
Who needs that? I could sleep on the floor. It's okay.
Poppy, you are not sleeping on the floor. I got you a bunk bed.
Poppy, I understand sleeping on the floor and on couches and stuff is comforting because that is where you were forced to sleep often growing up because one of your punishments was not being able to sleep in your own bed. But it is time for you to move past that and go into an actual room.
Jean-Philippe.
Come, I will talk you
to the
through.
heart of me, Philippe.
He said, mind your own.
I like this dynamic of you and Philippe.
I just like Philippe.
Yeah.
Jean-Philippe. Thank you very much. Yeah. But yeah, Katrina, if you want me ending it soon, I think a couple people are ready to pass out.
Yeah. So I'll say we'll close it there with the group perhaps deciding what they want to do with a particular man of the cloth that they know. And potentially some folks getting some much needed therapy in the near future. Yeah. So I hope you all had a bloody good time, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.